My name is Mario Ramirez. I grew up in Mexico. I grew up in the state of Jalisco for the first third of my life, and then I moved to the state of Sonora. Tres Reyes Magos refers to the three wise men came to visit Jesus Christ when he was born, and they follow a star. They follow the Bethlehem star. Basically, these three wise men they were people who studied the stars, and based on the stars, they knew that Jesus had been born. They made a trip all the way to Nazareth to pay their respects to the newborn king. The tradition in Mexico, it comes from the fact that the three wise men, the three reyes, they brought gifts to Jesus. They bring gold, they bring incense, and they bring myrrh. They bring these three gifts to Jesus. In Mexico, years ago, we're talking probably when my grandparents were kids, the tradition was that you will get gifts on the day of the Three Kings, which is January 6th.
My name is Ismelda Newcomb. I'm from Panama. Every home, the first thing they will tell you is you have the Christmas tree and the nativity. That cannot. But that nativity and that Christmas tree will never come out, and they tell you you cannot take it down until after January 6th. And there's something else we do there. You save from that presents in Christmas. You save a small present that will be given January 6th to the kids. But something always is like, you will make sure you have like a baked chicken with your meal because you're celebrating and stuff like that. But the most is make sure that you have a small present for the kids at the house. That the kids will make sure they put their shoes under the bed. That way they could get their chocolates or their candies or their presents. They're going to be put there. That is talking, like we do it here. You wait there until January 6th. And the kids are so happy because they got up and they find that the wise man came. It's just screaming through the house, the wise man came. I got a candy. I got a present or something. And they are excited. So they always expect something.
Now, we still celebrate Three Kings Day, but it's a little bit different. Instead of giving gifts away, we celebrate with bread, and we still celebrate that the three kings arrived to where Jesus was. And the way we do it is there is a bread called a rosca, which is basically a big donut, just empty in the center, really, really big. We're talking like probably like 3 feet in length, and it's like an oval. What we do is that we cut it into pieces, and everybody gets a piece. But there is a secret. There is a teeny tiny baby hidden in the bread. The baby can be either porcelain or it can be plastic, and it represents Jesus.
Panama, it just makes sure that the bread is braided. The best bread is the one that uses 12 eggs. And then they have this art of braiding the dough. That bread people need to understand, it's just a big circle. So with the circles of life, okay, that's what we got. And that's how they do it.
So depending again which part of Mexico you are from, your decorations for Christmas stay up all the way to January 6th or all the way to February the 2nd. Even if you don't leave your decorations, a lot of people still traditionally leave at least the nativity scene is left there all the way until February the 2nd.
Something else that they do, fireworks, we are here in earth and we thank that we are alive, that we have health, that we have food, that we have a shelter. That's what that fireworks means. We have this. And if we go and see the meaning, it goes to the skies and come back.